you may remember this. Back in April, conservative speaker Heather Mac Donald was shouted down as student protesters barricaded her in as she was set to give a police speech, a pro-police speech, at Claremont College. Now that college campus is putting the heat on liberal snowflakes and defending freedom of speech by announcing some pretty strong disciplinary actions against the so-called protesters. Joining us now is a student at Claremont College and board member of the Claremont College Republicans, Felipe Afanador. Felipe, thanks for joining us this morning. So in this, Heather Mac Donald is a pro-police scholar. She worked at the Manhattan Institute. I've met her before. She may take some strong pro-police stances, but she's very thoughtful about it. She came to your campus to give a speech as part of a program. She was blocked. Why was she blocked in the first place?
Some people just found that her presence was kind of a threat, and they perceived her ideas to be incompatible with theirs. So they found it necessary to shield that speech, because by giving a talk, they thought she was being placed on a pedestal and that the college was enshrining that idea, yet that's just completely false.
So she came to speak as part of something called the Athenaeum, I can't remember if I'm pronouncing it, program, where you bring in speakers from the outside to talk to students, left, right, or otherwise. I think we have some sound. After it happened, Heather Mac Donald was on our program on April 10th to talk about what happened to her. This is what she had to say.
There has to be consequences for such a profound violation of our American freedoms.
You said a lot of students felt threatened by her. I don't know that she looks all that threatening necessarily. But thankfully, some students have found consequences. What has happened to some of the protesters that blocked her from giving the speech?
Well, I will also mention that many of the protesters don't even attend Claremont College. They attend the neighboring schools. Disciplinary actions were given and publicized this last week, I find them appropriate. If you break school rules, if you prevent people from listening to a talk from a well-qualified speaker such as Heather Mac Donald, then there needs to be consequences. And the Athenaeum is kind of a shrine of sorts on our college campus, because it gives us, the students, the chance to hear different perspectives and to talk about it and discuss it. And if you prevent students from listening to that, then that just is completely antithetical to the purpose of an undergraduate education.
Discussions strike me as the reason for higher education, to hear from different opinions and debate and discuss what the real truth is. To be clear, 3 of the students got full-year suspensions, 2 with 1 semester suspension, and 2 with probation. So this isn't just a slap on the wrist. This is a real thing. Do you think other schools should take notice as we see free speech shut down across America?
I mean, yeah, they are somewhat harsh punishments, but a common theme throughout the entire year at our college has been the importance of upholding freedom of speech. So it's not like it was the first time that it was brought up. So yeah, I think other colleges should listen, and if a situation arises where you can clearly identify that students are kind of escalating to the next level, not just peacefully protesting, but really giving into their rage and getting into the madness, and of course.
Well, Felipe Afanador, thank you for joining us this morning. I hope other colleges take note, and snowflakes will accordingly take note as well if they actually have consequences. Felipe, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.